in to talk about,
Muse.
or Muse, I'm sorry,
yeah.
excuse me, Muse. Now, you're in here for Mike Rastrelli.
Yeah.
How'd you end up working for Mike Rastrelli?
Well, my mom started there back in like 2001, and I was bouncing from job to job for a little bit, and then actually Sam Voss was the hire manager up at the time, and he brought me in because my mom, he's basically said, "Don't worry, just bring him in, and we'll have a job for him right away." And I'm like, okay. So I started off with just delivery driving for him, and slowly went to chef's line, manager, and the general manager for him.
So that's quite a progression.
Yeah.
Was there always an interest in cooking as you were growing up, or
more for just at my house, and not really professional, but I did enjoy like making like food for my family basically.
So you started out driving, and then you got to work your way into the kitchen.
Yeah.
I would, people out there enjoying their meal, they have no idea what's going on in the back in the kitchen. That to me looks like organized chaos sometimes.
Oh, it's more than organized chaos. Yes, it is a tornado almost sometimes. We're trying to time food out. We're trying to make sure things look neat and proper the way it should be plated and everything else like that. And also trying to deal with the personalities from everybody. Just everybody works together and it works.
You make it work.
Yeah.
How many people I say like on a Friday and a Saturday night when you guys are going to be typically the busiest, how many people are actually in the back cooking?
Well, we have usually 3 to 4 chefs, 2 to 3 pizza makers. I prefer to at least have 3 pizza makers because pizzas, we do sell a lot of pizzas there. And then at least 1 to 2 salad bar and about 3 dishwashers on a Friday, Saturday night.
So that's all back there, and all people see are the people out front. So there's much more that's actually going on in the background.
About 5 to 6 wait staff usually on a Friday, Saturday night, and the 2 hosts usually, and they sure work their butts off too.
So, what's it been like now post COVID? Is it great to get back to what you were doing before?
Yeah, we are slowly getting back to where we were. We are on the special hours that we set up, and that seems to be working quite well actually. But yeah, during COVID, it was just slow. Even coming right out of COVID, we didn't see the numbers that we normally would see. Me and Mike are actually talking. We can't even go back. We have to go back to 2019 to actually see where we were at the time. So we're still gaining. We're still gaining customers and stuff like that, and the busyness is coming back. But it's nowhere near what we used to do. But it's still we're doing good.
Rastrelli's has that great tradition. People move away from the community. When they come back to visit, they have to have a Rastrelli's pizza.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't do the deliver the pizzas through the mail. And everybody used to say, "Oh, I have to send my family this. That my mom loves this. My dad loves this." And unfortunately, we can't do that anymore. But yeah, we do get quite a bit of people saying, "Oh, this is something that we always had with my family. It tastes just like the old days. I love it. I got to come back here every time we come into town." So we do appreciate that.
My favorite, of course, is the sausage mushroom. How do you talk? Is there a secret recipe for your sausage at all, Marco, or no?
There is a recipe.
Okay.
Yes. But it also is the meat that we use too.
Okay.
It's not not everybody uses the same meat that we do for the sausages.
So definitely has a distinctive taste and and smell.
Yeah, it does. It's garlic. It's all that garlic we do put in it.
So you had a cooking class going at one time.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Mike wanted to try different things. At the time, cooking classes were kind of coming into the scene where people would just come in and you'd show them how to make a meal or two. And then we took that and ran with it basically. My partner, Bill Mickelson, at the time, we went through, I think we did probably somewhere around 20, 24 cooking classes through a course of like 3 years. It was a lot of work. A lot of behind the scenes stuff. The class itself was only like 2.5 hours, but me and him were putting like 24 hours into the class itself. So it was a big undertaking, but when you get people liquored up with a little bit of booze, it's a fun time.
So you broke it down. You had what, the appetizer, the entree, the dessert. That had to have been a special night.
Oh yeah, it was a special night every night that we did that. It was always a blast. The worst nights were the Valentine's Day ones where we did one back to back, and it was a lot of work between those two. But no, me and him, we really did enjoy it. Mike liked the attention that it brought the restaurant, and it always seemed to go well. So
now, do you come up with different recipes or putting together different specials of the month? Are you in charge of that, Mark?
Me and the other other manager, Devin Sullivan. We came up with the specials. Like next month, I believe we're going to be doing a barbecue buffalo chicken pizza, which a pizza maker of ours actually came up with, and we're going to be running with that for next month.
Okay, so that'll be a pizza then?
Yeah, it'll be a large pizza. It'll be like a specialty price, basically, and that would just be the special for the month. But yeah, if we decide to come up with some kind of pasta special, we just create it. I mean, you can always go online and like look at a recipe, and then you can make it your own by changing 3 or 4 ingredients to one way, 3 or 4 ingredients the other way. You know what I'm saying?
Do you like to do a little experimenting like that?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I make quite a bit of soups in the morning. I make chicken enchilada soups and stuff like that. And my mom always said to me, she's like, once you learn how to make the basic soups, you can make any soup. And that's what I always did. Bill used to make these really great soups when he did production in the mornings, and Mike knows how to make these awesome soups too. And it's like, well, I gotta have my own thing. So I started making my own, and then everybody started liking my creamy chicken and vegetable, my chicken enchilada and stuff like that. So
sounds like a lot of fun sometimes.
It is.
And a lot of work.
Oh yeah, it's always a lot of work.
So what do you enjoy most about what you do at Rastrelli's?
The most thing I enjoy is basically time off now. It's
being on
actually,
the radio.
It's actually working with Mike and actually having coffee with him in the morning, and we just sit back in the back room. He's doing bread. He took the bread and pizza dough away from me because he enjoys doing that too. Yeah. But no, it's actually working with Mike. He's a great mentor to learn from, basically. And I still always ask him questions if I have a question about something. So
we're going to be taking a break for the weather here in a minute or so. What are some of the things that you really want to get to in the second half of our program today, besides your song from AC/DC? We have some specials coming up for the month of February that we can talk about, and probably Valentine's Day. All right, very good. Coming up will be a check of that weather. Rastrelli's restaurant in the Lions neighborhood is back open, and they are excited to serve you fine food and your favorite beverage. Thursday and Sunday, Rastrelli's famous pizza is just $14.99 for their large one topping. And on Monday, they feature their pasta bucket for $15.99. And on Wednesday, the chicken bucket. Of course, you are invited to dine in and enjoy their salad bar with your meal. Back open and ready to serve you, Rastrelli's Restaurant, 238 Main Avenue, phone 242-7441.
It's time now for the Storm Track 8 weather forecast, brought to you by Van Carpet Corner.
It's time to grab some bargains during the New Year's sale. On now at Van's Carpet Corner in Fulton. Get carpet and vinyl remnants for as low as 99 cents a square foot. Material only. Get unbelievable prices on multicolored carpet installed over pads starting at just $2.49 a square foot. 3 colors of luxury vinyl plank priced at just $3.99 a square foot until gone. Plus get closeout prices on all in-stock vinyl plank during the New Year's sale on now at Van's Carpet Corner, 1430 10th Avenue in Fulton. Phone 815-208-7020.
Tracking some snow showers this morning, a quick dusting of accumulation with windy conditions. We'll see temperatures in the upper 30s this afternoon. Partly cloudy tonight. We drop to the upper teens, and snow still on track for much of Saturday, especially north of the Quad Cities, 1 to 3 inches. We're with your Storm Track 8 forecast. I'm meteorologist Andrew Stutzky.
Currently, we have light snow, skies, and temperatures of 32 degrees, winds out of the southwest at 15 to 20 mile an hour. This is weather report on KROS has been brought to you by Van's Carpet Corner.
It's the Clinton Herald Winter Scavenger Hunt time. Don't let winter hold you back. Get out and help find the icons, clues, and enter to win a drawing for a $25 Visa gift card each week and grand prize of a 2-night, 3-day getaway. Visit these locations: Clover Hills Appliance at 1601 North 2nd Street, Don's Jewelry, 200 Main Avenue, Deja Vu Furniture and Accessories, 101 5th Avenue South. Winter icons are hidden at these local businesses. Fill out your card and turn it in for your chance to win $25 Visa gift card and grand prize of 2-night, 3-day getaway. Must be 18 years or older and no purchase necessary to enter. Visit ClintonHerald.com/contest for more information. The Clinton Herald Winter Scavenger Hunt, sponsored by Deja Vu, Don's Jewelry, and Clover Hill.
Marco Munz in for Rastrelli's on our Men's Day. So Valentine's Day is coming up. That is going to be a Tuesday. You're normally closed on Tuesdays, but you're making an exception,
yes,
right?
Yes, we are.
So what do you got planned for Valentine's Day, Marco?
We're going to be having a prime rib special, our cheese tort with rosé sauce, and we'll just be doing our normal shrimp scampies and stuff like that. We've tried appetizers in the past, special like cocktail shrimp appetizers. That's never gone. So we try to keep it simple for everything.
And I would imagine you're encouraging people to make reservations.
Oh, yes, very much so. Make reservations as soon as you can. You and the special someone, just make it as soon as possible.
You, of course, are doing all the work in the back, and you don't see what's actually going on up front.
Yeah.
Do you ever peek through the door to see what in the heck is going on out there?
Well, I can't leave the line in the middle of the rush.
Yeah.
But after the end of the rush, me and the other manager goes out and peeks up front to see how everybody's being seated and make sure everything's going smoothly up there. Delia Oots is our front of the house manager, and she does a very nice job doing all that. All the hosts know how to position all the tables out there, and all the waitstaff do a great job out there too.
Coming up also, besides Valentine's Day, a couple of days before that will be the big game.
Oh, yeah.
We can't say whatever it is.
Game.
We got to say big game.
Yeah.
And Mike, on this program in the past, he said it's like a holiday. We got to treat it like a holiday.
Yes.
So you are only open 11 to 2, aren't you, on that Sunday?
Unfortunately, it's everybody's at their games, basically, their parties, I should say.
Yeah.
And we don't really get the business that we usually get, so we're just going to be open that morning, normal hours that morning till 11 to 2, and then at night we're going to be shutting down. And it gives the staff an opportunity. We have a few football crazy nuts there. They love that because they can go home and enjoy the game too.
And now I would imagine a lot of people ordering pizzas, pick them up at 2 o'clock.
We do sell quite a bit of take and bakes.
Yeah.
But we don't, when the game starts, we don't get all the baked pizzas and stuff like that in. So that's why we decided to just, let's give everybody a night off, have everybody relax. And Mike said this year it's an exchange for us being open on Tuesday for Valentine's Day. So it's a kind of a win-win for the restaurant.
It wasn't that long ago. You guys used to have that pizza special. I think it was on a Wednesdays, wasn't it?
Which one? The 2 large 2 topping?
No, well, it was like at a ridiculously reduced price.
Oh, the $7.99.
Yes. That was nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, 400 or 500 pizzas would go out more and more than that.
The most we ever did was 800 in one night.
How do you put together 800 pizzas in one night?
It's a lot. We actually had to open it. We created a back pizza line in the back kitchen because our kitchen, we have like 2 main kitchens basically in our back. And the far back kitchen is our prep kitchen, and we created a whole pizza line back there just to make take and bakes.
And people would walk out with 10, 12. Yep. It was crazy.
And we never had a limit on it. Everybody who was working always said, we need to have a limit. It's just like, but no, we never had a limit on it. And we sold. I mean, there was people walking out with 20 sometimes. It was nuts.
And they're heavy. When you're walking out with 20 pizzas, that's heavy.
Yeah, it's almost a pound of sausage on each pizza. So they're heavy. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Before we get a chance to wrap things up, you got a song you want to play, Ball Field. Talking to Marco from Rastrelli's. Of course, Valentine's Day coming up. It's going to be a big day. Make sure you make your reservation. expanding the hours? I know you're going to be open on that Tuesday, but still 11 to 2 and still 4 to 8.
Still the same hours that we're going to be running during the week. On the weekends, we do stay open till about 8:30 on Friday and Saturday nights. But yeah, it's going to be the 11 to 2 and 4 to 8.
How's prime rib doing on Friday and Saturday?
Oh, good. We're usually selling out most nights. It's always the next day. It's always great to make a nice roast beef sandwich with the prime rib from the night before. So
yeah, bread pudding.
Yeah.
Do you have any hand in that at all?
I used to.
Okay.
Mike basically changed up the recipe a little bit.
Ooh.
And he actually enjoys making it quite a bit now. And yeah, he makes it pretty much now, and it's good. It's
you guys do such a great job of hosting our coaches show on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And especially during the football season, the coaches just love coming to Rastrelli's because you guys do such a great job. They get 2 pastas. Yep. They get the pizza. Mm-hmm. They get the salad bar. You guys are spoiling my guests, which is fine.
We don't want you to go.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. I love being there.
But Devin Sullivan, the other kitchen manager, he's the one that does that every Wednesday night. Usually that's my day off.
Okay.
A day off from work. But he does that every night for you guys. And I hear nothing but good compliments about it.
The Eastern Valley football coach, the first thing he does is have a piece of bread pudding.
Yeah.
And then he'll eat the rest of the.
Yeah.
He starts out with the bread pudding.
I have to say, the best time the bread pudding is the best, I think, is when it's fresh out of the oven.
Oh, okay.
Fresh out of the oven, it's the best. I think it's the best. I don't like it cold. I can't eat it cold, but I can eat it nice and warm.
My favorite part is the whipped cream on the top.
Oh yeah.
The Badachi room was right next door to where we do the coaches. What's going on there now?
We're gonna be trying to open up the lounge here. We do have a bartender that we hired on. His name's Dylan Romero. We're hoping for great things. We're hoping to get it back to going where we're gonna have like happy hour and stuff like that, where we're gonna have appetizers out there and stuff. But we're really hoping to start trying to kick that back up. COVID really knocked us, and we haven't opened it up since. Just like our pizza pasta salad bar that we used to have.
Right.
But with prices on everything nowadays, we can't even bring back that back right now. So
the Tuscany's been around for a while now. How are you guys doing as far as banquets and receptions and different things like that?
We're doing pretty good. It's mostly a lot of corporate events. Weddings are every now and then. I guess Mike and I were talking about it, and a lot of weddings are going to more of a open outside, like receptions and weddings and stuff like that. Not a lot of people are going to the churches, but they want to be like married in a barn, or they want to be married outside and stuff like that. So it has changed a little bit, but we are still getting those weddings coming in and stuff like that. And we do have a great event center that can hold a wedding.
Another of the great tradition things about Rastrelli's, and I see a lot of times after a funeral, after the visitation, they will come over for a meal at Rastrelli's. You guys do a great job of hosting that.
Yeah, on most occasions we can pull it off without trouble. Some occasions we don't know that everybody's just going to come on over, but if you make reservations are key. That's always the biggest thing. We get a reservation, we can get you in, we can get you sat, we can get you bed. But yeah, no, if we have a wedding or a funeral coming in, as long as we know about it, we can have a great event for you.
Catering, do you folks still do that yet?
Yes, we do. Most of the time it's just a drop off anymore, just because of staffing issues that we have and stuff like that. But we still do our caterings, we still do our big pans of pasta, pizzas and stuff like that. So,
the lasagna, I would imagine some people get that for like the holidays, big pan of lasagna.
Yeah, we do actually sell quite a few pans of lasagna. Some people like to bake it at their house. Some people like to have us bake it already. And we put it in a nice container. You get more than enough sauce with that. And people seem to love it.
So again, Rastrelli's, you guys got Valentine's Day coming up. Get ready for the big game. Get that take and bake pizza, 242-7441. You're up there at 238 Main Avenue. And Marco, you did a tremendous job. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Yep. Thank you.
It's Friday, January 27th, and here are your local news headlines. Governor Kim Reynolds wrote the school choice bill into law on Tuesday, a law that would allow any Iowa family to use taxpayer funds to pay for private school tuition at a cost of $345 million annually to the state once it's phased in. KROS spoke to Gary DeLacy, the Clinton School superintendent, about what that would mean for the Clinton School